By the looks of it, I think we can expect it to be up and running by the 7th. What do you think? By 7th? Well, give or take a day, sure, assuming we don't run into any major setbacks. Yes, of course. We are bound to hit a few bumps in the road along the way. There's nothing we can't handle. My parents and I hardly ever exchange gifts. I sometimes write a small card, but it's only even on special occasions. Most of the time, we just go to a nice place to eat and spend some time together. And when I feel like I should get them something, I just give them some money more than anything else. At my last job, we organized a group of higher level students to assist lower level students. We started as a desperate attempt to provide the beginners with more frequent feedback, but it did more than just that. You see, many of higher level students at the time felt like they had hit a plateau, as men often do. But by taking the responsibility of teaching someone else, it motivated them to improve and to upgrade their game. Yesterday, I was at a coffee shop and I was having a cup of coffee, minding my own business. When I started to get distracted by a conversation that was having on at another table, there was a group of young men. There must have been 5 or 6 of them. If I were to guess, they were teenagers. Anyway, they were having a very heated discussion about the new Avengers movies. You think they'll be careful about describing the details from the movie. I mean, well, but they seemed too excited to care. I mean, I was lucky. I had already seen the movie. Otherwise, it would have ruined completely the movie for me. So, if you haven't seen the movie yet and are planning to, just be careful when you are out in public. Well, if you happen to hear anything that remotely related to the movie, just shut your ears and get out of there. Dwayne Johnson and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't think it's a fair comparison. It's true, Dwayne is a very talented and accomplished actor, but he isn't nearly as charismatic as Arnold. And when it comes to overall impact in Hollywood, Dwayne doesn't even come close to what Arnold has done. Well, how was your first day at work? Well, it was okay. Why? What happened to you? Well, surprisingly, people asked me very private questions, like it was nothing. I wanted to fit it quickly, so I couldn't help answering them, but I didn't feel very comfortable. Hey, it's just face. It gradually get better. And how well do you know Kim? Well, I doubt she had anything uh, to relate it to it. I suppose that you are able to think, considering the circumstances, but that would be very unlike her. But she was there when it happened. I imagine that she was just passing by. Oh, I take it you know her very well. Yes, of course. We've known each other since high school. Yesterday, I was at a park with my dog and I got into conversation with this stranger. And I noticed that he used the English word treat instead of 간식, which immediately caught my attention because that wasn't one of those English words which is typically used with Korean. That alone was pretty clear indication he had a certain level of comfort with English language. Mm, uh, I get asked every now and then about how I got into coaching speech. Frankly, I'm not sure. It just sort of happened. Well, when was finishing the training of comedy, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to focus on something that would allow me to develop specific set of skills. One of my friends happened to be coach speech at the time, and I decided to give that a try while I tried to figure something out in terms of my long-term goals. And I was lucky enough to come across good work opportunities. And I gradually found myself really caring about the work. And I've never looked back once. On my way here, I saw a dog wandering around here. It looked so dirty. It looked like it hadn't taken a bath in several months. And it didn't have an owner. The worst thing was, it was so skinny. It looked as if it had nothing but its skin and bones. Judging by its size and everything, I think it's pretty young. Hmm. I've put together the list of things we need to do this week. I tried to include everything we discussed this morning. Well, um, but I would like it if we go over it together and make sure nothing has been left out. I did my best to put it in chronological order, but please let me know if you feel we need to make any changes for sure. Uh, what else? Cicadas is the world's loudest insect. their mating calls can reach up to 100 decibels. The sound of motorcycle racing past you is 95 decibels. The emergency siren is the emergency siren comes into between 120 and 140 decibels. Well, I think the 9th October is the best option. Otherwise, you have another idea. As long as we make fast decisions, that will give us plenty of time to prepare. Hopefully, we don't run into the same mistake we made last time. Well, probably it's not gonna happen, not unless we make exactly same mistake. Recently, I bought a new laundry machine, and I got it yesterday, but it turned out too much bigger than I thought. Well, I was gonna to put it in my bathroom, but it didn't fit. So there wasn't anything I could do. It's not like I can put it in my bedroom, right? So I just canceled it. Well, but I felt like it was too much trouble looking for a new model, and scheduling another delivery. Well, that's why I just canceled it.